Hi, I'm Mark and we've got something special to show you today, which is the brand new BSA R12 Classified. And this is basically their new takedown rifle. So what we're going to do is show you all the features, shoot it, and then give you an overview. The BSA R12 Classified. Now the whole point of this is that you're anonymous. You're turning up with a small case that bears no resemblance to a gun case, and there are, like it or not, there are times when we need to be anonymous. There's an army of antis out there and we don't want to advertise that we're shooting. Sometimes we don't want to advertise we're shooting. You might have a hunting permission and you want to turn up and not bring attention to yourself. This really is a masterpiece for that. So let's show it going together. So basically the basic constituent parts. So you've got the stock section and the main part of the action. So that simply just, again, be careful of the trigger as you're dropping it in, as you would normally. Put those two together. It's a bit snug on this one. Just snap that in. And then the master stroke with this is the quick stock bolt, because it means when you're in the field you don't even need an Allen key, and that is brilliant. So you just tighten that up. Now with pneumatics, because it's recoilless, it's not like a Springer, there's no recoil to worry about, so you don't need to be sort of hang off your stock bolt. So the minute you get resistance with that, just tweak it a bit more, that's enough, that's done. Last main part is the silencer, and we'll just thread that on. Everything's robust and sort of easy to put together. So you've seen that, it couldn't have been easier. The last little detail, you've got that very neat magnetic cover that goes over the valve. Snap that in and you're done. And obviously then you've got your magazines, so we'll show you all the detail of that coming up. So, most of us will probably be familiar with BSA. They are literally a household name. People know them from the motorbikes and what have you, but their rich history as far as gun making through the war years, etc., and all of our campaigns, they're a classic company with a real deep history. But their modern airgun production has really come on in leaps and bounds. They've got a very energised sales team and they keep evolving. And yeah, they've got CNC machinery that's putting these guns together, and they've really come on as a brand. So yeah, we're talking quality here. So let's go through the features. So basically this whole R12 Classified is based on the R12 CLX model. The CLX was when they brought in the CNC machinery, so you've got a very refined, precisely made breech block, and it's sort of elevated the gun in general. So starting at the muzzle, you've got their silencer, high quality silencer. You've got BSA's own, they're one of the few manufacturers, airgun manufacturers, that still manufacture their own barrels. It's the cold hammer forged process. I've seen that at their factory actually, and it's it's quite an experience just to watch it. But they are very accurate barrels and highly regarded now. You've got obviously the buddy bottle. This is a carbon fibre buddy bottle, and that helps to sort of bring down the weight a bit as opposed to a totally steel bottle. But obviously you get a large shot count on this, and despite the sort of fairly compact nature of this, it's around about 130 shots in 177 and over 200 in 2.2. So pretty efficient. It's a regulated action as well, we should state that. So you've got very, very good consistency across the charge because you've got a small regulator inside, which is coming out the back of that actually, and it's that's metering each shot, so it really keeps it consistent. Moving back on the action, you've got the breech block here, you've got a small shot indicator to tell you when you've actually cocked the system. It's multi-shot, so it uses BSA's 12-shot magazines. They're like the cassette style with as a metal inner, and it's colour coded for calibre as well. You've got as obviously on this one, we've got sling studs which are fitted as standard. That's our quick bolt, especially for this model, quick stock bolt. Then you've got a very good 2-stage trigger, and it's got an adjustable, it's a fully adjustable unit, but it's also got that adjustable trigger shoe, which is great. The bolus style cocking bolt, which BSA are famous for now, and it's got that really nice action, so as you push it forward, it sort of automatically wants to drop down into position. That's all very well done. You've got a rear, at the rear there, you've got a safety catch on the rocker, the new style of sort of rocker safety, which clearly marks, it's manual, so again, you're not going to worry if you don't want to use it. Dovetail mounting, and of course this stock, now you've got this sort of synonymous with BSA these days is that lovely swirl that goes through the fore end, but I have to say the actual handling of this and the ergonomics, it really does balance and handle beautifully. A nice, it's ambidextrous stock. This is the black soft, they call it soft touch, but it's actually coated wood, but it's like a rubber, thin rubber membrane, so it's a rubber coating that they've applied, all done by Manelli in Italy actually, the stock work, as are most of the top airgun stocks these days. You've got the Vagus style adjustable butt pad, a single Allen key at the back, and then you've got adjustable height there as well. Laser cut checkering is all in there, and again that's all treated to the soft rubber, so with also a thumb shelf at the back. So the actual handling of this, you put one of these up in the aim, it just feels right. So it's a beautiful bit of kit. So yeah, that's pretty well the features covered. Right, we're ready to go now, so let's take this shooting. So obviously we've got one of the magazines, I say it comes with 2 mags, we've got one of the magazines ready. I'm going to be using BSA Gold Star pellets. I already know this shoots well in this rifle. Now it obviously comes with, as all part of the kit, the BSA scope, so we've got their BSA 3 to 9 scope already up and zeroed, and silencer wise was the kit silencer. So yeah, let's get going. I'm just going to put a few shots through this, so we're just going to go for a 3-shot group. We're about 25 yards. We have got a bit of a breeze out here, but we'll see what, as I say, this gun's got nothing to prove really, but we'll just see what it can do. So the BSA R12 classified, based on what we've seen here, we're familiar with the R12 as a gun, and the little detail that the changes they've made so that it's a takedown model. I think it really is quite an inspired move, a clever move from BSA. Now, obviously, it may be a concern if you think you're taking that action out and apart every time, does it hold zero? But it's a pneumatic, you're using minimum pressure on the stock screw. It basically doesn't affect it at all. It totally holds true. And also, if you were going to sort of take the stock out and you had pressure on the barrel, etc., that can cause problems over the years with various pneumatics. There's none of that with this, because you've got a totally floating barrel and a recoilless action. You don't need to worry about that at all. So this, on test, this has been pin accurate. I've had sort of 1/4 inch groups, 25 yards, and obviously you're going to be hunting probably around the 30-yard mark. But the action's got nothing to prove on this. We know it's good. But do we like it? Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's a nice, neat case. I should point out, we've had this as the first prototype, but we were told it was close to production, but there might be very subtle changes to the case. But yeah, it's a very good move by BSA, and it's the perfect way out if you just want to keep a low profile. So that's the BSA R12 Classified. So I hope you like that. We're Mart TV. If you do, then click on like, subscribe, and click on the notifications. See you next time.